Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Fist and Java Save the Universe. I am Fist-25, and we're here today with a first look at a brand new ground vehicle in Star Citizen. It is the Anvil Centurion, and I do happen to have it inside my M2 here. I'm going to try to keep this video fairly short. This thing just came out hours ago. Let's go check it out. So here it is, folks, the Anvil Centurion. It is on the Atlas platform that Anvil has. Basically a giant ballista type platform. We know it's a little bit gun crazy. It has this Atlas platform. It has those 8 wheels that a ballista does, that a Spartan does. You can see on the top here that there is looks like an attrition 3, and I believe that's for the pilot. We'll have to test that out when we get to going on it. And in the back, it looks like pretty much like a Hammerhead turret. I believe it's 4 size 4 guns, and that's for the gunner. This is an anti-air platform, so it's meant to rotate, on a turret and shoot down enemy ships that are coming in. Pretty darn powerful anti-air. So, pretty interesting ship overall. I think a lot of people are going to like it. Let's go into regular player mode here and see if there's any external stuff we can do. We do have to enter it on the left side of the ship, or of the vehicle, but I don't think there's anything necessarily interactable. I know some people don't really like this idea, but this vehicle should be coming out with 3.17.2. Not sure what the whole purpose of it is, other than for another pretty neat anti-air vehicle. We're going to enter here in just a sec, but I just want to walk around the vehicle and then see kind of what we can see before we actually unload it from the M2 and go running around. So, I guess it looks pretty standard to me for an Atlas or a ballista. Or, I'm sorry, a Spartan or a ballista on the Atlas chassis. Let's go ahead and enter this vehicle from the port side of it. So that's fairly standard there. I do actually have power on the ship, so this is what it looks like with power on. We can close up the... There we go. Took a second to close. We close up the door there. Let me turn... I guess I should put my helmet on. Okay, now I got my helmet on. Let me turn on the lights, because it is a little bit dark in here. We can see that it looks very much like a Spartan or a ballista. There's no troop carrier section. There's a gunner seat back there. We do have a couple gun racks right here, so we can store our guns. This says surface secure catch before removing. I think this is it's basically inventory right here on the ship. Although it doesn't seem to quite work. Yeah, it pops me right out of the inventory, so... This is, I believe, a lighting button. Let's click on that. See what happens. Maybe nothing. Click on the bottom one. Oh, the pilot lights went out. Oh, yeah, but the back is still lit. Let's hit the middle one again. Okay. And the top one, changes it to red from green. So... Okay, some mood lighting in the Centurion. As we look around the rest of the ship, I don't necessarily see any other interactables here. Nope. No component access from what I can see. There's the door, and then there's... This looks like a power plant. Oh, it looks like we can open the power plant door. Okay, I mean, you wouldn't expect much on a vehicle, right? And for now, let's go ahead and sit inside the gunner seat. See what this looks like. Okay, oh. Gotta turn that off. There's our power button. Pretty standard layout. Enter remote turret is that button. You can see our radio stuff is up here. Exit seat is on that left panel. Looks like that's about it. Let's go and enter the remote turret. I mean, we're in the M2, so we can't do a whole lot, but we'll definitely test this out after we get out of the ship, because, you know, I'll probably get a crime stat if I shoot my own ship. Anyway, that is the turret view. Okay, let's go ahead and hop out of that. We'll hop out of that gunner seat. Let's go sit in the pilot seat. There we go. Very Spartan / ballista, of course. Looks like the pilot does have an attrition 3. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 MFDs. So that is quite a lot. Deploy. Oh, that's new. So with the deploy button, it will, at least it's new to me. I've never used that before. Looks like we become a stationary vehicle. If I try to move, I can't actually move. I wonder if the wheels spin. No, the wheels don't spin. And we can't go side to side. But if I undeploy retract, those pieces do retract. I can move front and back. So that's at least new to me, that we can become a stationary platform. Remote turret, that is for that attrition. So we could possibly even provide a little bit of cover fire or add to the anti-air capabilities for this vehicle. But I'm thinking like it's a little more of an anti-personnel type of weapon because it is so small. Other buttons. Engine on and off. The turrets. Power. Open exterior, press to unlock. And I think that's about it, guys. That's 2D radar. Pretty standard Anvil system. So let's hop out of the seat. Let's go into the M2. Let's get it to a place where we can take it out and fire the guns and drive it around a little bit and just hang on tight. All right, guys. So we have exited the M2 and we're driving the Centurion around Magda here. Hopefully we'll have some light for a while. Just to give you a view of kind of what it looks like in the sunlight. There's those 4 massive guns and the attrition as well. Looks pretty darn awesome, if I do say so myself. Let's drive it around a little bit, see how it performs, and we'll climb some rocks, things like that. Let's check that out now. First, this is what it looks like driving around from the driver's seat. I don't particularly like, and that's why I don't like driving like that, because you can't see very well. Of course, we got some air there, so we'll back up a little bit. There we go. Getting some air here on Magda. The pilot does have straightforward controls of this attrition 3, as we can see. And it looks like this thing does climb pretty well. Of course, having 8 wheels will help with that. So it does drive. It drives just like if you have ever driven a Ballista or Spartan. It drives just like that. So let's see if we can line up and shoot my M2. Because I really don't mind if I blow it up. Okay, can't get it from this angle, so let's enter the remote turret. Well, first off, let's deploy. See what that looks like. So it's taken us off of the ground. So we can't accidentally move. Oh, I can still move right like this. I think if you're on level ground, you're not going to be able to move. But regardless, let's hop in that remote turret. There we go. And we'll shoot the M2. So a single attrition 3 with 76 rounds. As you can see, all 76. M2 is still standing strong. Let's see if we actually have the right angle from the gunner's seat. And here's what a little bit of the ship or this vehicle looks like with sunlight. Not sure we have the right angle here because this turret is made to shoot up in the air with approaching targets. It says it has 5 missiles on there, but I didn't see any missiles. Let's enter the turret anyway. There is no missile operator mode, so maybe that's just an error. See, we don't have the right angle for those guys. But as you can see, with targets coming in, ramp access, that bug is still around. That's 226 shots times 4 for size 4s. So, I mean, that's a ton of firepower. Let's reposition the Centurion here and take out the M2. See how long it takes to take out an M2 here. Gonna retract our stuff here. Okay, looks good there. We'll redeploy. It's funny. There's oh, and now I can't move. Oh, yep, I was able to move. I don't think you should be able to move like that, but regardless, it's meant to be a more stable platform, I am assuming. Okay, enter our gunner seat. And let's get into that remote turret. Where's he? There's the M2. Do we still not have an angle? Oh. Kind of an angle at the top. I might just end up blowing the wing off. Looks like the shield is still blue. Well, it's definitely... Oh, there goes the wing. Yeah, we're definitely missing it. So let's reposition again. You saw how many rounds it took from size 4s to take off the rear wing of an M2. Oh, I did not like that smaller rock. It does turn like a stuck pig, I can tell you that. But catching the air is pretty cool. Okay, let's see if this can do it. Hopefully we don't blow ourselves up. It looks like it's pretty quick to get back to the gunner seat if you were working this thing solo. Okay, let's hope we can fire at this. Yeah, we definitely got it now. All right, my baby M2, I'm sorry. Let's see all 226 rounds and what's going to happen here. Still blue shield. These Hercules are very strong ships. Now it's turning pink. It's getting more red as we go. Oh, now we're hitting the hole. So all 226 rounds, and it did not take it out, but they do recharge pretty quickly here. And go. Got through the rest of that shield. Ooh, what's it take to blow up an M2? This thing is tough. There we go. There it goes. So almost 2 full cycles, right? So that's basically, you know, almost 500 rounds times 4. So 2,000 rounds roughly of those size 4 lasers to take out an M2. So now we know. Facts. All right. So what do you guys think about the Anvil Centurion? I think it's pretty neat. I want to bring up one more thing before we end the video. Okay, here's the Moby Glass, and let's pull up the vehicle loadout manager if we can. All right, so I had to cut to a different scene. There's some pictures here. I had to do this because obviously while I was in the ship, I couldn't pull up its vehicle manager app in the Moby Glass. But we're looking here at the Anvil Centurion. You do have the option for flare items to put any of your bobbleheads on the vehicle if you so choose. The next thing we'll look at is systems. It comes with 3 coolers. Looks like a Cryostar SL, Froststar, and a Froststar. Not sure why the 3 coolers and why one of them is different. Comes with 2 different power plants, a Defiant and an Overdrive. Again, not sure why there's 2 different power plants. I'm sure it needs a lot of power because of the 4 size 4s that are on it. And it does come with 2 shield generators. They are, it looks like Castra, vehicle size ones. It doesn't come with any paints so far that we know of. And lastly, on the vehicle weapon side, as you guys can see, it does have the pilot controls the Attrition 3 repeater. And there are 4 size 4 CF447 Rhinos on the back. And they are super powerful. That's the same as like a Carrack or a Hammerhead turret on a mobile vehicle platform. So I like it just because it's a lot of firepower. All right, let's cut back to myself, still inside the Centurion, and say goodnight. So there you go. Thanks for watching the video. If you have enjoyed this first look, please like and subscribe. I'll probably do a more in-depth version of this video when I get to the ground vehicle section, which is coming up probably towards the second half of this year. And, you know, just want to make sure we get the word out there. I want to get this video out there so you guys can have a chance to look at it, see what it can do, and who knows how much it's going to cost. It's free, you know, so it'll be an LTI token, a very expensive LTI token if you guys want. So take that with a grain of salt. I am Fist-25. I guess I'll see you guys on the next video. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification if you want to know when we drop a video. Thanks for watching. Good night, Stanton.